So hello everyone, in this video I will be explaining you about options and its value in Owl Carousel. So if you have not watched first and second part, so make sure to watch that, because if you have not watched, then you will not understand what is currently going on. So till now we have covered this thing to create a normal slider. Okay, so now we will use some options which are there in Owl Carousel, and with the help of options you can customize your carousel, or you can say slider. Okay, so first of all, in JavaScript you can see I have mentioned this options and its value. So like this way you have to add options and its value. Okay, now after value you have to add a comma also. So for example, I have added one option, items and 6. So what it is doing, item means how many items will be shown at a particular time. So it means I have added 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, it is showing 6 items. Okay, similarly there is one more options which is called as margin, and margin colon and 10. If I add 10, it means 10 pixels. So you can see I have added 10 pixels of margin. If I remove this 6 to convert it into 4, then you can see there is 10 pixel space. Similarly, if I add like 100 pixels, then it will take 100 pixels of space, as you can see. So I hope you have understand my point of view. Also there is more options available which I will not cover, but if you want to see all options, then you can go on docs and then options. So here you will find 90% or 100% of the options over here only. Okay, so here there are some options in which like see, if you have noticed here, the type is number means you can only take 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and then there is again this boolean value. Boolean means true or false. Okay, and sometimes there are some kind of object value. If I see there is one more option, string. String means you will have to add in what you can say, add inside the quotation. Okay, string means text simple, you can say. There is one more option called array. Array means you will have to add in this type of thing. Okay, like in square braces we will add options. I will show you in some times. Okay, there are much options available. See here you can see there is string is added, so you can add strings also. There are more options available. Of course we will only focus on which is important for now. Okay, so I guess it is there is one more option. I am not getting that options of object. There is I don't where the option. Okay, see here they have mentioned type object. So default there is no object, but we will add it in this option. Okay, so first of all we will start with, I have already told you, items and margin. So there is one option called responsive. Okay, as I have already shown you that responsive has object. So in object you will add colon and then curly braces and then enter. Okay, and after curly braces make sure to add comma. Of course if you don't add then it is okay, but if you add then you can able to add the items after that also. For example, if I take items over here, then it will work, but if I remove the comma then it will show me error. Okay, so make sure to add comma after everything. Okay, and inside responsive we have breakpoints. Breakpoints in the sense we just add one number, for example 0. Initially we start with 0 and then colon, again inside 0 we have object. Okay, make sure to add comma. Okay, in 0 0 means 0 pixels and above. Okay, 0 means whatever I am adding the value, 0 pixels and above. And if I add some kind of breakpoint after this also, then it will show that 0 to 400 pixels, or you can say 0 to 399 pixels. These properties will apply, whichever property I have applied inside this. For example, I add items 3. Okay, I just remove these items. I don't add items 3. I just add item for example 6. Okay, 5. Let's say 5 and then comma. Okay, if I add items 5, then I go over here and show you that here 3 items are there. So why it is happening? Because I have added one more breakpoint. But if I don't add any breakpoint, then you can see over here that there are 5 items. But as you add any breakpoint over here, then it will say that from 0 to 399 pixels this property will apply, else anywhere it will not apply. Okay, so if I take over here, if I take it over here, then it will be 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I have added 5, then it will be 5. But as I go below by the, what property I have added, 400, as I go below 400 pixels, then it will show me 3. 3 is the default value. You can say check it over here, they have also added default value. See, default is 3. It means default it will be showing 3. If I don't add any items, then it will show me 3 items. Okay, I hope you have understand. So usually items in zero part, usually we add items 1. Okay, after 400 we add items 2, and after 400 we add one more breakpoint, which is for desktop thing. Okay, 400 to 800 is around what you can say tablet size. Okay, and then after 800 it is about desktop side and above that. Okay, if I add items and then here 2.5 example, I am just taking an example. You can also add this in point value. Okay, so you can see there is but one option, what you can say, there is one error is coming. If I add 0.5 now, then one error is coming. See, if I go over next, then you can see here 2 is only coming and the dots is also not changing. You can see over here. So here some error is going on. I don't know, it is from Owl Carousel side, but I have find a solution that you have to apply merge and then through. Of course merge is not for this purpose, but it is solving the error. See, 2 3 4 5 6 7, so it is solving the issue. Okay, so that's why I have found this value. If you want to know like how I have found, like I have just searched anything and I just got this value. Okay, so you can see, you just have to try. If you have any solution or if you have found any problem now, then you can report over here. Okay, you can report on the Owl Carousel website, so they will notice that thing and they will soon solve it. Okay, so if you add merge through, then it will be solved. But see, merge through is option, but it is not meant for this purpose. Okay, if I remove this now, then it will be like 2 again and again. It is like something like repetition is going on. Okay, so to solve issue I have added merge through. But merge through is used basically for having one it will find one attribute over here. Okay, so that attribute is data merge. Okay, data merge is equal to, in quotation I will add numbers. So if I add 1, then what will happen? Nothing will happen. But if I add 2, then what will happen now? The first one will take a space of 2. You can see first is taking space of 2, but second is not taking space of 2. So if you want to do like this thing, then you can do this thing. Okay, for example I have added 3, then it is taking like almost full width. Okay, so if I add, like for example if I add over here 5.5 example, I am just taking an example. So if I add 5.5, then you can see first one is taking more width. Similarly you can also do this thing with another also. For example, if I add data merge equals to 2, so you will see first is taking space of 3, second will take space of 2, and third will be normal. You can add it over everywhere. Okay, so I hope you have understand what is the use of merge. But to solve the 0.1 issue, 0.5 issue, we use merge. Okay, so I hope you have understand. If you have not understand, so make sure to comment. Also, whatever property we use over here, we can use over here also. And also if I have added merge through over here, then I can add that over here also. Okay, so it doesn't make sense like if you want to add here or add here, you can add in both places, but make sure if you are adding over here, then it will be only applied to after that property. Okay, for example if I add merge through over here, okay, if I have added merge in 400 pixels, so you will see that is I don't know what is the issue. It is still taking this thing. I guess it is for it will be applying for a whole only, but some other thing, like for example margin. If I take margin and add it over here, then you will see margin is applied over here. But as I go responsive, I just remove this thing because it is making me complex thing. Okay, so see, you can see your margin is coming, but as I go in font size, then margin is gone. You can see margin has gone. But if I add this thing over everywhere, means over in the top, then it will be applied in every position. Like you can see your margin is coming, again here also margin is coming, and here also margin is coming. And if I add it over here, then it will be only apply margin in the phone screen. Okay, here only margin will be applied. As I go up, their margin will be removed. Okay, I hope you have understand my point of view and what I am explaining. So whatever options we use over here, we can use over here also. There are some options like merge through, which I was not knowing, like which will not work over here. Okay, merge through, merge is by default true only, value is true only, I guess. If I go over here, merge is false. I don't know what is the issue. Maybe it is like by default true, or maybe if I have added something, or if I have, sorry for wrong pronunciation, sorry for this thing, but I was not knowing like this will apply in whole only. Okay, so after this we have autoplay. Okay, autoplay, there is boolean value, autoplay true, then comma. So if I show you over here, then you can see after some times it will be automatically slides. See, you can see it, and to control its time we use one option, autoplay timeout, and then colon, and then for example it will be in milliseconds. So if I take 1000 seconds, then it means 1 second. Okay, similarly we also have one more option, see, that is rewind. Okay, I just add it over like 500. Okay, so you can see it by what you can say, by naturally you can say. Okay, so there is one more option called rewind. So rewind, 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 and then colon, and then true. Okay, it is by default it is true only. Okay, by default its value is true. So as I go last, it is 7, then it will be again, you can see like it is going again back. But if I add this thing false, okay, if I name it false, then you will see it is going forward, but it will not come again. Okay, so you can see it, but there is one option called loop, and then if I add it true, then what will happen, it will be loop, like again and again it will be run and run and run only. Okay, so I hope you have understand. Also there is one more option called hover autoplay, something like that. I am not knowing that. Okay, autoplay hover pause. Okay, autoplay hover pause, and then its value is false, so we will make it true. Okay, so if I go over here, then you can see like carousel is sliding, and as I hover it stop, again sliding, as I hover it stop. Okay, so it is the use of that thing. Okay, by default it is false, false. Then if I go over here, then see it is like if I hover also, then also it is not stopping, and if I remove this property, then also it will not apply, because by default its value is true, sorry, false. Okay, there are much options available, but that are not what you can say, not useful as of now. Okay, so this is over this thing, over this thing, over this thing, over. Okay, nav text. So there is one option called nav text. Okay, nav, and then text, t is capital, and then square braces. So basically we use an array. Okay, over here we are using array. So inside this we will add, okay, there is some, okay, I have not added colon, nav text colon, and then square braces, and inside this whatever you add in the quotation. So if I add previous, so previous means it will be, okay, I will have to add one more option, which is now true. It is basically, see, I just explain you the upper part first. Now true means it will be showing this navigation option. Okay, so it is showing me this option. So as I have enabled nav text, so it will, I can change this thing. Okay, I have added previous, then it is only having a previous thing. But as I go in the end and comma, and then again add quotation and add next, whatever you add in the quotation, that will be reflected over here. Okay, next, previous. If I just have to stop autoplay, I just remove the autoplay timeout. Okay, so it will be next. If I go on next and previous, then it will be work as the navigation option. Okay, I hope you have understand. Whatever you add over here, for example, I have one option called Unicode. Okay, Unicode. If I go on Unicode, then I am having some arrows. So for example, if I want to take this arrow, then I can take this arrow and paste it over here. Similarly, I am having left arrow also. I just take this arrow and go over here and paste it over here. So you can see, you can see I have added some arrows. Okay, so there are, this was the option. I just cross check all options which are compulsory, like these things are only used by me, like most of the times I have used this thing only. There is one more options, dots data. Okay, dots data means I just add dots data and then true. Okay, dots data means I can customize this dots. Okay, so now it is not showing like that, but we add one property, sorry, one attribute over here. That attribute name is, for first the attribute dots data dots. Okay, data dot and then is equal to, and then in quotation we add one button. Okay, button tag, and similarly we add anything. Okay, anything, I am just typing anything. Okay, sorry for that thing, button and then close. So like that you will add. Okay, I just have to add some space over here, because if I don't add space, then you will not going to get. See, the dots are basically converted it in another thing. So next, see, you can see I just stop the, what you can say, stop the autoplay. I have stopped autoplay. So you can see there is nothing is playing. So as I go by like last, so you can see it is automatically carousing. So you can see it is carousing by this thing. So you can customize this thing by using this. Make sure to add button tag, because if you don't add button tag now, then it will not going to work. And similarly you can also add class over here. Class is equal to, and add single quotation over in the class. Okay, because if you use double quotation, then this will happen. Okay, so make sure to add single quotation. In single quotation you can anything. Okay, for example anything, I have added anything, and then I can target that anything from here, and then add, for example, background color red, and then margin 30 pixels. You can see if I refresh over here, then you can see margin is added. Okay, so like this you can customize this buttons, like you can create custom buttons and then customize this button. Also you can, like for example, if you want to show any active, so how will you show? So for that we will add owl dots. You can see right click and then inspect, and then over here you will get one class name. Why it is not inspecting? Okay, so here you will get one class name active, owl dot active. Okay, so here you can see owl dot active. So basically you have to target this class. So I just target it over from here. Okay, dot owl active and then dot active. Okay, and then after this, inside this dot active, I will target dot anything. Okay, dot anything. After this I can add background color blue. If I add blue, then you will see a magic. See, whatever the active is there, and then color you can go on designing by this thing. Okay, I know you are much talented than me, then you can design it by your own self. So it is showing the active thing, and as I add autoplay through, and then autoplay timeout 500, then you will see like it is automatically changing. Okay, so you can do like this thing. I hope you have understand my thing, and if you have still any problem, then you can ask me. See, I am not focusing on designing. If you want to focus on designing, then let me know in the comment section. I will also focus in designing part. So I hope you have understand all points. Also there is one more option which I forgot, that is dots each. So currently I just stop this dots data and refresh it over here, then you can see it is like 2 dots is coming. If you have noticed, like if I add this thing now, then every dots are coming. Okay, but for example in this only I have to add like all dots. How many slides are there, that much dots I want to add. Then what will you do? Then you can add dots each colon and then through. Okay, if as you add through, then every dots will come. This will be for first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. You can see for every option. But if you have not added loop, then what will happen now? It will only show 3, because initially what is it is expecting 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are one thing, and as you go on second, then 6 will come, and as you go on last one, third one, then 7 will come, because technically it is like that only na. If you go 1, then there one will be right side will be shifted, and again it will be shifted, but after that, there is nothing. So how will you do that thing? So that's why it will show less numbers, like whatever display is showing. Just if you want to calculate na, whatever items is showing, just check, just take that item as a 1, and after that whatever item is there. In my case there is 7 items, but at a time 5 items are showing. Okay, at a time 5 items are showing. So 5 items will be is equal to 1, and 6 and 7 yani 2 and 3 means 2 and 3. Okay, I hope you have understand. So that this is the dots data, and make sure if you are using dots data, then loop through, then what will happen now, it is infinite now, so it will show all dots. Okay, I hope you have understand. If you have still any questions, also if I add center now, center through, center and then through, so what will happen now, center through means it will take be, sorry for the background noise. So center through means first slide will be common center. You can see first slide is on center, and if I what you can say, if I stop the loop, then you will see first it will start from center of the screen, you can say, or the first item will be on center of the screen, and as I go next, and last will be also like that only. Okay, I hope you have understand. There is one more option I guess I have forward, that is stage padding. Okay, stage padding means it will add some extra, it will show some extra left and right box. Okay, for example, if I add 100 and I just see, if I add 100, okay, 100, after that I have to add comma, I have added colon, semicolon. So see, you can see, oh, okay, I have to remove center also, and I have to add loop. Okay, stage padding will, what will it do now, like there in left and right, it will show some space of left and right. I just add some margin over here, margin 10. Okay, margin 10, I have added some margin over here, so you can see, and I just change the item to 3. Okay, so I have only added 3 items, but it is also showing this part and this part. So this thing is done using stage padding. So I hope you have understand my point of view, and if you have any doubt, then please make sure to comment. Okay, I will definitely going to reply you. So thanks for watching. If you have any question, then you can ask me in the comment section. So bye bye.